Do-do-do-do. Right. Boom, boom, boom. Right. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. What in the fuck was I doing yesterday? Uh, uh, let's see. I got the data drives. Go to CIC.
Commander.
Trainer. Specialist. All right. Is there nothing in this system? Seems like there's nothing here because Reapers are not reacting. Okay. Go to Bellini. Uh-oh. I don't know if we're gonna make it to Pelion.
I found something.
Whoa.
Evasion successful.
Close one. Almost got me. Almost got me. Okay, so there are like 3 more things here in Pelion. Two more. 750 units. God dang. Sheesh. Alright, because we did that one mission, all the things are first. Intact Reaper weapon. Excuse me? Escucci? In there. Ina Nebula. Go back to Valhalla. Alright, let's go to Ina Nebula. Alright. The Lalessa or ILS? Can't tell. Covered it. Scan it. Sorry, engineers. Pretty pog. Shit. Leave me alone. Woo!
Reapers eluded.
Fuck you, Reapers. Okay, there it is.
Faster than light jump successful.
I'm going for it. Oh my god! Oh, oh boy, that was a close one. That was a close one. He was right on top of me. Or let's stock up. I just didn't want to have to worry about coming back here. Back to Valhalla threshold. Yep. Micah. Hopefully we don't get bamboozled here. And then I discovered the other thing. Cool. Far last. Right. Element 0 converter. 83%. That means there is something here in Rahil.
Signal confirmed. Reapers eluded.
Grab it and leave. Peace, bitches.
Faster than light jump successful.
Suck it. Smarter than you. I have big brain. Boom. That's. Aethon cluster. Let's stop at Apian Crest. Refuel fully. And then go to Aethon cluster. Relay. Aethon cluster. Let's have a sorry. I discovered need. It is on a planet, but it's right. Fuck.
Evasion successful.
We're gonna bamboozle him. Nope, we're not fast enough to
Reapers
bamboozle
eluded.
him. We'll have to come back. Fuck. Let's journal. Got those. I think I got that. Save it. Head back to the Citadel then.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
Drop me off at Common.
I need a cab to the Presidium.
It'll be there momentarily.
Parlavon, Miranda.
So, what were you able to pull from the inscriptions? Really? Excellent. I knew they'd find something.
Let's just run through real quick. In case none of the quests. Yep.
Her name is Tasha Poray. Of course. P-O-R-A-E.
Weshra, I have an audio log for you.
For me? Where did this come? Oh no. Oh, Tasha. Thank you for bringing this back. At least I know what happened.
I'm sorry. It hurts. The pain. Hey, Liara.
Hello, Shepard.
Hello. Hi, yo. Okay. That's all right. Nothing to say to me. Talking to you. Giving you your shit. Miranda, where are you? We're here.
I got your message, Miranda. Is this about your sister?
Shepard, I need access to Alliance resources. I can't say any more. You'll just have to trust me.
No!
I don't like secrets, Miranda. Just tell me what's going on.
I can't, Shepard. If that's a problem, I'll go.
Don't. Trust is a little hard to come by right now.
Of course.
You'll have your access, Miranda, but I don't like the sound of this.
I know, and thank you. It means a lot.
That's not the only thing you wanted to talk about, is it?
No. I need to tell you something. Confess, really. It's been eating away at me.
Confess?
When I headed the Lazarus Project to rebuild you, I wanted to implant a control chip in you as a safeguard.
I think you mentioned this.
Yeah.
I did. There's more to it. The Elusive Man stopped me.
Sounds like it would have saved him a lot of trouble.
Maybe. He didn't want to interfere with who you truly were. Something that just obeyed orders. He wanted Commander Shepard. Installing the chip might have ruined you.
I understand why you wanted to. I was a complete unknown.
I've never had to deal with that many black boxes on a project. I felt blind.
Why bring that up now?
I fought against my father and his need to run every aspect of my life. He wanted total control over me, right down to my bloody DNA. After I got out of there, I couldn't stand by and let it happen to my sister. I risked my life to get her away from all that. Yet I didn't give a second thought to destroying your free will when I had the power.
Yeah, because you're a piece of shit.
This is what's been bothering you?
Yes.
Miranda, I lost 2 years of my life. You gave me back
I
the
was
rest.
dead.
You could have changed me in 1,000 different ways. But you didn't. I don't know how. But you brought me back.
Thanks. But with so much being uncertain, I just wanted you to know I always regretted wanting that chip.
You can't keep beating yourself up over the past.
I usually don't. But this was important.
Some things you just don't have control over.
Guess my fancy genetics can't help me there.
No, they can't.
Okay. I hate to say it, but I should get moving. Thanks for understanding, Shepard.
Of course. And Miranda, this thing you have to do. Good luck.
Don't worry, Shepard. I always have a plan.
It would be nice to know what that fucking plan is, Miranda. God. Oh, you saved my life multiple times, Shepard? I'm not gonna tell you shit. I'm Miranda.
Spectre status recognized. One moment.
What a haircut.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
So you went back to the farm.
We snuck down the hill. We were hungry, filthy. They turned the towel into a kind of tunic. They cleaned up the bodies to make more husks, I figured. But there were still farmers alive. They were being held prisoner. And Neaira was there, directing the other forces. I could see her. I got within 10 meters of her. If I just had my gun.
What happened next?
I got to the prisoners. The farm girl unlocked their restraints, and that's when they all started screaming.
Nice.
Something else?
Nope.
I'm glad we had time to talk.
Me too. And Shepard.
Take care, Jacob.
You too, Shepard.
Welcome to Serta.
Be safe.
Okay, that combo is done for now. We'll check. You two look like you're having a conversation. Oh.
Yes, General Corellius should make a full recovery. He's already awake and responsive.
Alright, that's all that done.
Spectre status recognized. One moment.
Purgatory.
Now arriving at ward level Purgatory.
Sure there's no one
Wait. You asked if I got heavy armor. I never said it was heavy armor. And since when do you know anything about shield capacitors?
Doing good. I already
read
scout.
about them.
Did you say you sold your car a few weeks ago? Because that's around the time I got sent this new armor.
Hey, it's late, and I'm not letting my friend miss a night of purgatory, right? You want to go in, or do you want to talk about my car some more?
Good, you hope?
No, you're right. Let's go in. And I'm buying you some goddamn drinks.
Oh, good friend. What a good friend. Been in and out, no problem. Scout, no problem.
Your turn. Counselor Tavos.
Hot, but points off for attitude.
Shaira the consort.
Oh, we already heard
Hot,
this.
I guess. Can we stop this? You're creeping me out.
Dalatras Linron.
What the hell's your problem?
I'm not skinning the Alliance.
Since when are you so chummy with those pricks?
Screw you. You've been watching the news.
Sure.
Know what's happening to Earth?
Oh, it's all good, Scout. No need to
Calm down
apologize.
already.
I've recovered some tech from a library in Reaper-controlled space. I can have them waiting for you at Bay D-24 if that would help.
Really? Oh, damn. It couldn't hurt. Thank you. Maybe next time we'll have these.
You are welcome.
Fight again.
Some of these are not showing up on my map. Turn stuff in. Back. They definitely have to run around and check.
Spectre status recognized.
The
One moment.
embassies.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
It was just, yeah, doesn't everyone die? Did you like fail? No, Samara's.
Forces struck back at Cerberus with a daring attack that disabled a Cerberus fighter base on Nova.
I hoped you'd come. I won't remain here
7
much longer.
What are you doing on the Citadel, Samara?
That's a lot of.
I suppose I came to say goodbye. Falair is safe, and Rila is at rest. I felt the need to speak to you before heading to battle. I want you to know there is no one else I'd rather see leading us in our last hours.
We'll make the galaxy proud. The largest fleet in history is already on our side.
It is impressive. Most would have deemed such an alliance impossible. But Shepard, be sure to assess your force's strengths and weaknesses before setting out.
What are the other Justicars doing for the war?
Most have made it home. They will attempt to hold Thessia. With the odds we face, it's possible our order will no longer exist after this war.
There's that few of you?
Our numbers were never great. We must prepare to sacrifice ourselves, if that is what's required.
Was being a Justicar worth it if that's how it all ends?
The Justicars were formed to bring order to a world that laughs at the notion. The role is solitary. Its demands are lonely and uncompromising, often to the point of pain. But following the code left me with no regrets. Take that for what you will.
You know, I never asked you if your code has anything useful on fighting Reapers.
Treat them as any other enemy. Show no quarter, mercy, or weakness. The only difference is the scale of our foe. The code is too strict to account for such small discrepancies.
Is that how you see it too?
You yourself killed a Reaper on the Citadel, and then another on Tuchanka. I can only follow such bravery.
Will Falair be all right in the monastery? Or what's left of it?
We spoke for some time. It won't be easy. But if there is a way to survive, Falair will find it. It was good to see her again. Perhaps it's unseemly for a Justicar to dwell so much on her family.
I'm just happy things worked out.
I was fortunate that Falair saw things so clearly. And it would have turned out quite differently without your intervention. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good luck out there, Samara.
You as well. I don't know if you believe in such things, but Goddess go with you, Shepard. We'll both be tested in fire, soon enough.
Cerberus forces have attacked the Turian colony of Avis, where we were repelled thanks to advanced warning from Alliance forces.
Look at that, they're standing 6 feet apart.
I have excellent news.
I'm fun.
Your daughter's paperwork has been processed. What? You said it was...
I don't think we have anything to turn into. Double check its Spectre shit.
Spectre status recognized.
There. Spectre record. Yeah, I'm pretty good at the game. You know what? Let's buy. Buy I don't have. Did I go to Dakuna?
Vacated by Counselor Danelle Udina, who died assisting Cerberus in an attempted coup against the Council.
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay E-24. Emergency civilian housing.
Alliance forces were able to evacuate Holmes.
Those people wanted to talk.
Troops have been bolstered by Krogan support on Pathan. Krogan leader Leon Rex stated that his support of the Turians proves the
He's a boring.
Reaper forces continue their assault on Asari space, claiming the Nimbus cluster and the Southern Nebula.
And in there.
Krogan force has landed on the moon in an attempt to retake Kroma's homeworld from Reaper forces. Cerberus intends to take control of the Citadel for Farrakhan, and CSEC forces
Yeah, I'll take that.
forces. After obtaining a cure to the genophage, Krogan leaders have announced an alliance
Nice.
with the military against the Reapers.
I know. You don't have to say anything, but I'm about to make my comeback.
Assisted Commander Shepard in preventing Cerberus forces
You thought I was
from
bluffing.
killing the Council.
They have to revisit these.
Fleet has been selected.
I'm waiting.
I thought I had them.
Selected by Counselor
Waiting for who?
Oh, for my parents. They put me on
I have everything 100% on most systems. I thought I already discovered it. I am.
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay D-24.
Sergeant, I have a little brother. He went off-planet to try and make money, hung with a lousy crowd. A week before the Reapers, my brother sent me this excited message.
I recovered Prothean data drives from Garvug. I'll have them brought here.
Commander Shepard, thank you. I'm sure that'll help with any operation we have going.
Reaper forces continue their
Okay, hold on. Very worst Shredder, Citadel, and
assault on Asari space, claiming the Nimbus cluster and
totally got these Reaper
Spectre
codes right.
status. One moment, please.
I swear I.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
and CSEC forces have killed the last invading forces.
Go to, like, what, Galaxy Map?
After obtaining a cure to the genophage, Krogan leaders have announced an alliance with the Turian military against the Reapers.
For a couple of these, they weren't showing up.
Major Kaden Alenko,
My wife has just been back to active duty, and I'm about to get shipped out too. I was told you might be able to help me.
killing the Council.
Well, a couple of them weren't showing up at all. There. I don't know where Dakuna is. Recover it from Obelisk of Cars or recover it from Lady. Next.
Of course, you're a Neotis, correct?
Okay, I guess I gotta go back
Spectre status. One moment, please.
to the Hades Nexus, even though it's at 100%.
Now arriving at docking bay D24.
That's what got me confused. Here. Not have it. Hades Gamma is different from Hades Nexus, isn't it? I don't have the Solayan Nebula. Oh yeah, Hades Nexus must be different from... Right. Okay, so I do have... I'm not done priority Rannoch. Alright. Is there like any real purpose to saving it, like story beats? Is that why I should save it, or should I just save it because it's just fun to do at the end? I'd rather just do it. Better story. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and head. We don't have that shit done. We're gonna just dive. Orients. This diplomatic frigate is like no Quarian ship on record. Its hull is relatively low temperature and it appears to be venting heat in a manner similar to that of the Normandy when it comes out of stealth mode. How the Quarians developed this high-tech vessel is unknown, but its hailing frequencies are open and welcoming messages being type-beamed to the Normandy. You should speak with the Quarians at least before starting it? Okay.
Commander Shepard, a pleasure to see you again.
Where's my bae?
Though I wish it were under better circumstances.
Where's Tali? Give me Tali.
I had hoped for your support in the fight against the Reapers. What's going on?
17 days ago, with precision strikes on 4 Geth systems, the Quarians initiated the war to retake our homeworld.
Which was a clear violation of our agreement with the Council to avoid provoking the Geth.
A treaty violation is nothing compared to recovering our homeworld and advanced AI technology.
Your homeworld? You mean Rannoch?
Correct, Commander. 300 years ago, we lost our world to our own AI creations, the Geth.
After we attempted to kill them?
We didn't try to kill them, Chorus. We tried to deactivate them. It wasn't murder.
No, it was murder.
Commander, the Quarians never intended to create a true AI. It was an accident.
Which you chose to correct by trying to kill them.
Don't bother. Admitting we were wrong would undercut the justification for this suicidal invasion plan.
You're throwing yourselves at the Geth? Again?
And this time, we may have destroyed our people for good.
We'd driven the Geth back to the home system when this signal began broadcasting to all Geth ships.
The Reapers.
Under Reaper control, the Geth are significantly more effective. Our fleet is pinned in the home system. If we're going to win, we're...
Win? You insisted on involving the civilian ships, Admiral Gerrel. We need to retreat or we'll lose the live ships.
Where's the signal coming from?
Here. A Geth dreadnought. It can outgun anything we've got, and it's heavily defended.
The Normandy stealth drive can get us in undetected. I could board, then disable the Reaper command signal.
Yes, cutting off the signal should throw the Geth into complete disarray.
And while they're confused, you get to a mass relay and retreat.
Good. Our civilian ships have seen too much fighting already. Are you certain you can disable the signal?
We'll get you out of there safely, Admiral.
Our newest Admiral has also volunteered to offer technical expertise.
Shepard.
My love.
Tali. Admirals, I'll ready a team to hit that dreadnought.
Thank you, Commander.
That's my bae.
Admiral?
It's mostly a formality. I'm an expert on the Geth.
That you are.
I'm glad you're here.
Why didn't you tell me? I would have helped.
Thanks, but I knew you had your own problems. I'm sorry about Earth. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy. If you can help us, we'll hit the Reapers with everything we've got. Or however much is left from this stupid war.
I thought you'd support the invasion.
No. After talking to Legion, I thought maybe there was a chance for peace.
So why help them?
I'm an admiral. People look to me for guidance. Public disagreement would divide the fleet.
And what about us? Would us being together divide the fleet?
No. Well, possibly. I don't know. But right now, I've got civilian ships taking fire. Can we keep this quiet? At least in front of the admirals?
Sure thing, Miss Vas Normandy.
Thank you. If you want to talk in private, maybe you could invite me up to your cabin?
Maybe I could.
Yes!
And for the record, still totally worth it.
She's the best. She's the best. Gotta invite her. No one bother me. I'm going to my cabin, and I'm having a diplomatic guest. No screaming while Tali is here, okay, Mr. Head? Do you understand? No more screaming. Stop that. No! If I look away, he won't. No.
Tali, I'm free if you'd like to come up.
I'll just be a moment. Thanks for asking me up. I couldn't talk freely in front of Ron.
You okay?
No, I'm really not. 17 million lives are riding on me, and I don't know if I can save them.
Hey, you're not alone.
This was supposed to be my father's fight, but he left me with all of this.
She ain't.
If they die because of me, if I don't...
We'll get them out of there safely, Tali.
I couldn't do this without you, Shepard. I feel like I'm bluffing, trying to convince
my
them
best
that
friend.
the Admiral's daughter knows what she's doing.
That head is my best friend.
Not the Admiral's daughter. The Admiral.
I know. And at least now, I can push back against the worst ideas. That's why I accepted the position. And because of you.
Me?
When they offered me this position, I asked myself what you'd do. I thought you'd take the chance to make things better. You've given up so much, stood for too long without allies. I didn't want you to do this alone. So, if you're ever lonely, just let me know.
Tali, nothing between us has changed. Unless you wanted to.
Kila, Shepard. I'm not going to beg, but I didn't come up here just to see the fish.
No, you came up here because I asked you to. I want you here. With me.
Okay.
Yeah, I kicked Liara to the curb for don't tell her that. We never had a thing with Liara. No, it never happened in Mass Effect 2. I never banged Liara a second time. Right, Mr. Head? See, he gets it. Right, Space Hamster? Do your little squeak. What the fuck? You gonna scream at my hamster? Oh, this just got a lot more enjoyable. This just got a lot more enjoyable. I have Tali! Yes! Ooh, I like that look. I love how it looks. Ah! Eat my fish. Fuck, that's funny. Alright, where to find Tali? I'm gonna assume she's down here and then. No, she's not. I don't think we'll be in back. We run like we're in slow motion. Weird. Oh, because if I don't talk to Quarians, I don't get Tali?
I'm falling down tired. I need a folding
For that
chair or
quest
something.
line?
Has Alenko had media training? He just gave me this steady stare during our interview.
So, like, it's pretty much, I want to do it with any companion I want. I want to wait till the end to have as many companions as possible. If that's the case, I shall wait.
I've always loved the M35 Mako. It's got heart, you know?
Oh, come on. The M44 Hammerhead is vastly superior.
Come on, that thing's made of tissue paper. At least the Mako can take a few hits.
I'd hope so. That thing handles like a drunk rhino. No agility whatsoever.
More like a bull that can climb and climb for days.
It only climbs because of its stupid, vertically aligned Mass Effect fields. Jump or stick. No speed. No lateral movement.
Hey, with a cannon like that, who needs to move?
If you want that,
I love
why
how
don't you
they
just stick with the old M29 Grizzly.
Hey, I love that tank.
You would be one to love grizzly bears, Mr. Vega.
I love
so
it when they can make fun of themselves. When games make themselves, that's always fun.
The next time you blow up a monastery, let me know you've left the premises, okay? I worry about you.
That weighs more. Capacity, greater fire rate, less ag. But that's not a. rounds. Not as accurate, but we're gonna give it a shot.
Hey there. Hey.
Hi. We're gonna try that level 6 mission. Crew deck. Oh, the 2-shot. Never mind. I'm fucking immediately switching it out. I'm going back to the Matic. The moment you said 2-shot burst, fuck that.
That was a rough mission. The Reapers are an ingenious and ruthless enemy. Poor Rila. Ingenious and ruthless. The worst kind.
Everybody was fighting the Rachni, trying to push them back through the relay. Finally, the Krogan were turned loose and stopped them.
I see.
But when the Krogan rebelled, we had to deploy the Genophage to stop them. Wasn't the only rebellion. 1,000 years later, the Geth revolted against the Quarians. That was a whole other war. Then along came the humans. My own people tangled with them for a while, and now, to top it all off, we've got the Reapers. What about you?
The Ouroboros fought the Densorin. The Andoromai conquered the Vandomar, and the Jatil turned against the Jar.
So, I guess nobody really ever gets their act together.
The Sinriel claimed to have found the path to eternal peace.
What happened?
The Ditaka preferred war and wiped them out.
I hope you guys had alcohol.
Some of the crew seem shocked by the monstrosities we have encountered. They haven't seen what the Reapers could corrupt after 100 years. That was our war. Every battle conjured a new nightmare.
Samara's the kind of soldier we need in this war. Nothing gets in her way. I just hope I'm not in her way someday. That woman means business.
Yeah, she do.
It's a brilliant tactic, when you think about it.
But it's evil.
When has that ever mattered in war?
It's nice to have Tali back. I've made sure we're well stocked with dextro-based antibiotics and antihistamines.
Thank you. Thank you. Aqua's real homie. Hold on, I'm dropping frames? I dropped frames for it. Hold on. Am I still good? Seems okay. Yeah, that's weird. Haven't had drop frames issue in a while. Wonder why it did that. It seems okay. Yeah, but you're on your phone.
Thank you for the data packet. The results are available on the Information Network terminal.
The barrel of this Reaper weapon can be dismantled for further study. If the miniaturized energy cells powering the guns and systems are taken apart, it could lead to improvements in the damage of weapon deal. However, an examination of seat findings could instead provide the means to maximize thermal weapon damage.
Ready for the next mission?
Okay. Okay, Tali isn't here. Maybe she's. You guys. You talking to Joker? Or is she back in the war room?
Man, those Quarian admirals are intimidating. And if you get nervous, you can't even imagine them naked because, like, who knows? It's a tentacle monster under there? What is that? What's under there? Glad you talked Samara down.
I never thought I'd see her flinch from her duty.
I don't know. On one hand, that code's all she's had to live by for, God, centuries. And the galaxy goes to hell. The old rules don't cut it anymore. I mean, we're cutting some corners, right?
A few.
Well, the Alliance can always court-martial us after we save the galaxy.
What are you doing, Edie?
Monitoring reports of proton storms and other space weather. With the Reapers attacking the comm buoy systems, critical warnings may be lost.
How bad are these storms?
If we are warned, not bad. If we're not warned, very bad.
Thanks for the info, Edie.
Okay. Go to our war room, check that out a bit. Or continuing on in the core
Commander.
System. Soldier. Yes.
Shepard, Commander.
So how did you end up back with your fleet, Tali?
When the war started, the Admiralty Board asked for my help. I had more recent contact with the Geth than most of my people. They hadn't filled the spot on the board left by my father. I was invited in. It's just a technicality. I'm far too young to be a real admiral.
Don't sell yourself short, Tali. The board needed your expertise. You needed the authority that comes with rank.
How did the war with the Geth get started anyway?
Admiral Zen developed a scanning countermeasure that interferes with Geth active scans. It's like a flashbang grenade. It effectively crippled the Geth ships in combat. My fleet couldn't pass up the chance to attack.
Could we use it to fight the Reapers?
It only works against the Geth, unfortunately. Their AI lets them use extremely detailed LADAR pings. Zen's countermeasure overwhelmed them with garbage data. And it's useless now that the Reapers have upgraded their processing power.
How is it being back with the fleet?
Right now, it's exhausting. I'm an admiral in the middle of a war. I just want us to get out of this alive. Everything else can wait.
When this is over, I could use your help.
I can't, Shepard. If we survive this, we'll have a homeworld. My people need me.
You could help your people's homeworld by fighting the Reapers.
I'd like to. Believe me. But my people need me here.
So what about Legion?
It returned to Geth space after you turned yourself into the Alliance.
And you haven't seen it since?
Legion and I sent a few messages. I was hoping we could try negotiation. But I was outvoted 3-2. Admiral Chorus was the only one who believed it would work.
Any idea where Legion is now?
No. In our last message, it told me that the Geth were having trouble reaching consensus.
And then nothing?
Maybe it was fighting the Reaper takeover? Or maybe it didn't want to give intel to an enemy. I could have warned it about the invasion. I didn't.
You'd have been betraying your own people.
I never wanted to be an admiral.
Talk to you later, Tali.
Sure.
Okay. Guess I can also talk to the other admiral. Yep.
Shepard, the fleet is under heavy fire. We need to hit the Dreadnought.
I'd like to know about your patrol fleet.
In peacetime, The patrol fleet managed navigation, internal security, and intership conflicts or crimes. Now, we mostly guard the heavy fleet's flank. It's mostly light frigates or fighters.
Tell me about the civilian fleet.
Our civilian ships, medical vessels, and live ships. Admiral Chorus coordinates them, though individual ships' captains still have power. In peacetime, they made up the bulk of our fleet. Now, our strength would even give the Turians pause.
Tali said you had the largest fleet in the galaxy.
The Turians have more dreadnoughts. Their overall military force is larger than our heavy fleet by far. But before we began this war, we jury-rigged every Quarian ship in the flotilla for battle. Even our live ships have cannons.
You've converted them into dreadnoughts. That's a violation of the Treaty of Ferrixon.
While live ships have firepower comparable to a dreadnought, their primary purpose is food cultivation.
You think the Council will buy that technicality?
If need be, I'll apologize once this war is over.
And in the meantime, you're putting your civilians in danger.
Not casually, Commander. We keep them off the front lines, but we'll do whatever we must to win.
What can you tell me about Admiral Geral's heavy fleet?
It was our main military force before the war, comprised of all Quarian vessels suited for sustained combat. It can't compare to the Turian forces, of course, but we have a number of heavy frigates and advanced fighter forces.
Which fleet does Admiral Zen command?
Special projects. It's not a fleet per se, just a few research vessels. Her technical breakthroughs have put us within striking distance of the homeworld.
I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you, Commander.
Prothean data drives discovered by Sonax Industries have been turned over to Alliance engineers. Base of a Hesperia period. That. The Library of Asha contains definitive works by Asari on the war. These texts have been distributed as standard training manuals to all Asari. Graceful soaring spires common to Asari architecture looks deceptively delicate, but Thessia's palaces, universities, and theaters have stood longer than most civilizations. Asari architectural engineers dispatched to the Crucible are testing the weapon's construction to make sure it can withstand tremendous amounts of pressure. If built properly, stress could tear the Crucible in half upon activation. Element Zero refineries are large industrial facilities that remove impurities from the element, also called Ezo, before it is used to fuel starships or gravity generators. An important process is sending an electrical charge through impure Ezo can cause the element to explode. By setting up a conversion facility beside the Crucible, Ezo can be mined, refined, and supplied to the project time. Okay. Nice. Go ahead and do some stuff.
Commander Shepard.
Soldier, who I don't know the rank of.
Commander.
Specialist. Okay. Matt.
Faster than light jump successful.
I don't think anything in there. First veil. Ever any spots unlocked? Scans of the Geth Dreadnought orbiting Rannoch reveal an intimidating array of features from an improved main gun and ultraviolet anti-ship lasers to increase thruster output. Geth workforce never demands rest, wages, or autonomy, and in the creation of their flagship, they are limited only by time and raw materials. Damage inflicted by the Quarian fleet appears minor at best. Damn, that's kind of intimidating, dude. Let's bring our girl and we double up on the women. Do we bring Garrett? Bring Garrett. Alright. Ollie. They don't need to worry about weight. So I think this is far better. No. Valley. Radius. Charge. Quarian Machinist. Recharge. The power damage duration. Recharge. Combat drone. Sabotage. Recharge speed.
We're approaching the Quarian home system. ETA to Rannoch, 5 minutes.
What have you got from the comm buoys?
Buoy?
Pretty much a big old shitstorm, Commander.
I have detected several hundred unique ship signatures engaged in active combat.
Yeah, like I said.
Take us in, Joker.
Stealth drive engaged. Only way they'll detect us is if you all start singing the Russian national anthem.
Soviet or Russian? Whoa! Shit! It's a war!
My cyber warfare suite has accessed the docking protocols.
Broadcasting the Reaper signal and shut it down. Tally's our expert on Geth software. She'll be handling hacking and security.
Good to have you back, Tally. And maybe with another Dextro aboard, they'll get better Turian food.
As long as it's sterilized.
Dr. Michelle did get me some dextroamino chocolate. You're welcome to it once we're back.
She got you Turian chocolate?
She said she saw it and thought of me. Why?
Oh, nothing.
Shepard, there's a problem. All tubes except one are physically secured.
I see the free one.
Either that means Tyrian chocolate is good or it's really
Too
bad.
risky for the whole team. I'll secure the docking area. Everyone else can follow me over.
Roger that, Commander. We'll just stay here. You know, quietly.
Hang tight. It'll just be a minute.
Oh. Oh, this is trippy.
No wonder the Quarians were having trouble. That ship is enormous.
It is 30% larger than an Alliance dreadnought.
I have a feeling we're gonna run into the Legion. There's the hunch.
How are you doing, Shepard?
The lack of gravity is a little disorienting.
The dreadnought has artificial gravity. You should be okay once you're on board.
Until then, I'll make do with mag boots.
Hey, take your time, Commander. We're fine until they, look out a window.
Geth don't use windows, remember? Structural weakness.
Like the Geth are just sitting there saying, those organics would never try the no windows thing twice.
Well, that was
Looks like the rest of the team isn't using the docking tube.
So I'm guessing you'd rather not solo the Dreadnought.
Not if I can help it. Ask Tali to get on the Dreadnought schematics. If she can point me at another docking tube, I'll override the controls and let the boarding party on.
And for me to scan there. Okay. Ah!
I found another airlock. I think we're good to go.
Great. If you override the controls, we'll be right there.
Got it. You're clear to board. See any action? All quiet so far. They haven't detected us yet.
Thank you for having me over.
Well, I don't actually know where I'm going.
I'll see what I can do. In the meantime, take a look at this. There, it's open. We're clear to go.
looks impressive.
It's Admiral Zen's design. It transmits an energy pulse on contact that disrupts...
So where are we headed?
We're looking for an operations center. I can disable the Reaper command signal from there.
Where's the closest one?
Past their defense network and through a sensor cluster. Oh, vents. Always the vents.
You did fine at the collector base.
I got set on fire!
Guardian anti-fighter lasers. Looks like they're using ultraviolet frequencies, like the Solarians.
Expensive. Bet it gives them an edge in close combat, though.
When the fleet rushed the Dreadnought, those lasers carved right through our ships.
You okay?
I will be. Thanks.
Let's keep exploring then.
Watch out! Get incoming!
Take charge! More on the way! I don't hear an alarm.
They're yes! They sent alert to every unit on this ship! We need to get the operations center before they box us in!
Not the way you'd have done it?
No, it was too aggressive.
They're throwing their lives away.
Network intelligence! As we kill them, their attacks become more aggressive!
Disable their shields. And don't give them time to recharge.
Whoa! Got fucking trip mines now? Fuck. Pay attention to where I fucking walk?
Look, the signal's hitting all Geth processes. The Reapers have them completely under control.
We've tried jamming it, hacking it, and piggybacking garbage data to corrupt it. Nothing worked.
Sensor data. Any sign of how the Quarians are doing?
We're taking heavy losses. The Geth have a planetary defense cannon. It's ripping through our fleet.
I won't let you down, Tali. Why do we need to find the operations center? Wouldn't any access console do?
No. Anything we do here, the Geth could counter. Too many fault checks and redundancy levels for what we need to do.
Okay. Nothing there.
The Dreadnought's Operations Center is just ahead.
Good. Let's get the Reaper signal and get the fleet out of here.
The Hunters are moving in!
Couldn't hide from that. Hunter still active.
That's the last of them. Let's see if that console is operational.
Look at how much data the Dreadnought central processor is handling.
I think it's handling information from all Geth everywhere.
So this is more than just the... Fuck you, man. More than just like a ship. It's the fucking hub. Mother of all.
We need to hurry! My people are getting torn apart out there!
Sorry!
Damn it! They've locked down the Reaper signal. We can't shut it down from here in the operations center. There! The Reaper signal's coming from the drive core.
So if we get there, we shut it down?
Right, but how do we get there? The Geth have sealed emergency bulkheads to block us off. We need a route to the drive core that can't be blocked. A path that runs the length of the ship.
What about the main battery? It runs right by the drive core.
That could work.
But?
The Geth still have us locked in here. We need to get these doors open. They've locked high-level processes. We need something basic. A ship-wide emergency. Like a fire.
What about the heat diffusion system?
Wait, if I faked a thermal warning, it would open all maintenance tubes for emergency venting.
Would that override the lockdown?
Yes. Okay, I've got it primed. But be ready. I'm reading hostile Geth on the other side of the doors.
Watch out, they're dropping in!
There could be cloak hunters as well!
It's up, more on the way!
Fuck you, Hunter.
Let's get to the maintenance shaft before more reinforcements arrive.
Look at how much data the Dreadnought central processor is handling.
I think it's handling information from all Geth everywhere.
Okay. That information.
I've served on a lot of ships, but nothing like this. The contours are all off. It's not built for organics.
Shouldn't be too much farther to the main battery.
I appreciate what you're doing here, Shepard.
Well, I care deeply about the Quarian people.
It's good to be back on the Normandy.
Let me know if it's too quiet for you to sleep, and I'll find you someplace louder.
I was there when you two had your thing, remember? Just get a room and work it out.
Shepard, you're getting bold! Holy shit! Saying that in front of people. Man. Jeez.
Damn it. Priority message. A planetary defense cannon just took down Admiral Chorus's ship.
Survivors?
They got to escape pods, and I've got Admiral Ron trying to establish a secure link.
Put her through.
Shepard, this is Ron. The heavy fleet is collapsing. I don't know how much longer we can hold out.
We'll have the Reaper signal deactivated shortly, Admiral.
hell? Am I in like the Death Star now?
Watch the shockwaves! That's a big gun! Hate to be in front of that bastard!
We should be okay if we stay in cover. More incoming! I think they figured out. Do it!
Uh-oh.
We need to shut it down!
Ow. Gotta be up here. No. It ain't up here.
There's the lock! That'll buy us time. No way they'll fire with that maintenance lock in place. Let's move. Gun's coming back online. Come on, let's get out of here.
They already fixed it? That almost sliced my leg.
Cut that a little close.
Watch your shields! Stick to cover!
Ah! 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 Fuck! think I'm alright.
I thought I'd lost you.
You were worried?
You bet I was. You dying because the Geth overrode my hack? Think of my reputation.
Yeah, you were worried.
Come on. The drive core shouldn't be far.
Gotta care about that reputation, man. No, that's important.
That's definitely Reaper tech. But what's...
Shepard Commander, help us.
Legion. Good to see you, Legion. We'll have you out of there in no time.
Shepard, wait. The Geth are being controlled by the Reaper signal.
Right. This thing.
So for all we know, Legion is with them. Maybe it sided with the Reapers voluntarily. Or maybe it's hacked.
Legion helped us fight the Reapers before. There's no way it would have agreed to this.
Your caution is understandable. Once freed, we will submit to any restraints you deem necessary.
I never thought I'd say this, but it's good to see you again.
Likewise, Creator Zora.
So what is this thing?
It uses our networking architecture to broadcast the old machine command signal to all Geth simultaneously.
Then getting you out of there will shut off the Reaper signal.
Wait, you cannot simply remove the restraints. We are secured via hardware blocks nearby that shackle our operating protocols. The hardware blocks are on the far side of the room.
Far side of the room, you said?
Yes, deactivation should be simple. The Geth protected them against viral attack, not physical removal.
How'd the Reapers get control of the Geth?
They did not. The Creators attacked. The Geth wished to live. The old machines extended an offer.
So we went to that Geth station and destroyed the heretics for what? Nothing?
No. Removal of the heretics made the decision to ally with the old machines more difficult. Had the Creators not attacked, it would have been unnecessary.
We'll have you out of there soon. Sounds like they only joined the Reapers because the Quarians attacked.
Nothing excuses an alliance with the Reapers. They could have found another way.
Some would say the same about Turians curing the Genophage and allying with the Krogan.
Damn it! I begged them to negotiate rather than attack. I did.
Let's just get Legion out of there.
Yeah, out of the way, cares.
Got it.
Talizora to fleet. The signal is about to go offline.
This is Admiral Hangel. We're in your debt.
Hardware blocks offline. We are free.
That wasn't
As
good.
a gesture of cooperation, we have disabled the Dreadnought's drive core. All weapons and barriers are
That was a good
offline.
Well, now they're going to attack, so that's not a good thing.
Alert! Geth reinforcements incoming.
I could tell.
The Geth fleet is destabilized. Watch out, the signal is offline. Civilians, prepare to withdraw. The Potter's fleet will cover you once the heavy
Ow!
fleet
Ow! Fuck you! Stop that!
Whenever you're ready, Admiral Girl.
Good. Let's see what the Quarians can do. Setting up turret. Drone incoming.
That fucking did nothing. Stop that, bitch. probe it. Is that all of them?
Patrol fleet, flanking support on the heavy fleet. Give them a firing lane.
All ships open fire.
Shepard Commander, the Creator fleet is firing upon this vessel. Without barriers, this ship will be destroyed. We must evacuate.
We need to get to the escape pods.
Geth transmit intelligences via remote signal. We do not use escape pods.
Suggestions?
Geth fighters are docked in a portside fighter bay. We can pilot a fighter to safety.
You think I know how to fly one of your fucking planes, my dude?
Shepard to fleet. Hold fire. I repeat, hold fire.
They're not responding.
Damn it.
Fucking assholes.
We have taken control of docking protocols.
We'll be right there.
Ow. It's gotta hurt the back. I'll need to do some stretches after that one.
Warrior bastards!
Shepard Commander, we can only launch from the upper level.
Let's go.
I'm running as fast as I can.
Normandy to Shepard, reading a loss of gravity. You okay over there? Fine. We're leaving in a Geth fighter, transmitting rendezvous coordinates.
Does the storage compartment have adequate room, Shepard Commander?
We're fine. Go. Just waggle the wings or something so I know which one is you.
I mean, if you could do that from the beginning, why didn't you?
They fired on the Dreadnought while you were on board?
Yeah, I'm pretty upset about that.
Pull their fleet out safely. Instead,
I know. Admiral Garrow's been causing trouble along the Turian border for years. But I can understand their desperation. We only lost Earth a few weeks back.
we haven't lost Earth yet.
We need help, Shepard. We need a fleet. And the Quarians have the biggest one out there.
I'll get it, Admiral.
Aiden, I will time you out.
Your unilateral strike endangered us all. I should charge you with treason.
I don't care that you're the only person talking right now.
Admiral of the Heavy Fleet.
And what of Shepard? And Talizora?
They escaped unharmed. Shepard, the mission parameters changed. You're military. You understand that.
I understand that you wasted your chance to withdraw safely.
The Dreadnought was a perfect target.
This is exactly the kind of short-sighted, bloodthirsty behavior I was worried about.
If you could retake Earth with a little friendly fire, you'd do it in a heartbeat.
You're lucky I need your ships, Admiral.
I've got to get back to the Heavy Fleet. Ron, we'll talk later.
Boshtet.
You must understand. The Geth inflicted heavy casualties before you disabled the Reaper signal.
You said they have a planetary defense cannon?
Had. Admiral Koris sacrificed his own ship to destroy it. He crash-landed on the home world.
The Normandy can assist with rescue efforts.
Thank you, Commander. I think the worst is over. The Geth no longer possess the programming upgrades they had while enslaved by the Reapers.
Shepard Commander, we are prepared to offer assistance.
What the hell is this?
Wait. Everybody calm down. Its name is Legion. It helped me destroy the Collectors. The Reapers were using Legion like a signal booster to broadcast commands from the Dreadnought. We freed him.
We freed it.
This is a fascinating prototype. With some study, I may be able to use it to find a weakness in the Geth consensus.
Legion helped me in the fight against the Collectors.
So did your pistol. Should I worry about it?
I don't think you want to continue this line of thought, Admiral. Legion is my friend. More importantly, it's our best source of information on the Geth.
The scientific benefits
are off the table.
What can you tell us about the Geth?
God, I'm getting pissed
How
at
will
these
they react
Quarians.
without Reaper guidance?
Still
This
don't
is
hate
a
them as
false
much as I hate the
assumption.
Solarians,
You have
though.
cut off long-range control, but the old machines placed a base on Rannoch for short-range direction.
The Geth still have Reaper upgrades.
Correct. They are currently disorganized, but once the short-range signal is in place, they will recover.
Kila, I need to warn the fleet. Then, coordinate with Geralt. Move!
We need to take out the Reaper base. Where's it located?
Unknown.
Find it.
Understood. We do know the location of a server from which Geth fighter squadrons are controlled. The squadrons are targeting Creator life ships. Disabling them will limit casualties. We offer assistance.
Thanks.
Say one more line from that movie, Aiden, and you're getting timed out, my dude.
EDI, can you clean this up?
I will try.
This is the Konesh. We've lost barriers. Our comm system is jammed.
Ron, the Kanesh is getting swarmed by Geth fighters.
Damn it. Interceptors, divert to the Kanesh. Thank you, Commander. If you hadn't enhanced that signal, would have lost the ship. The Geth recovered faster than we'd hoped. If it hadn't warned us, they could have wiped us out.
Sounds like you owe Legion an apology.
However advanced your friend is, it's still a Geth.
A Geth who just saved your fleet.
And I wish I could have known it better. But right now, we cannot afford trust. What do you need?
I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you, Commander.
Shepard Commander, you opposed Creator Admiral Zen's attempt to confiscate our platform.
She's done enough already.
Your assistance continues to be noted.
You say Geth fighters are targeting the Quarians' live ships?
Hostile Geth fighter squadrons intend to breach the live ship's defenses. The assigned squadrons are networked to a server on Rannoch. If the live ships are damaged, the Creators will lose armaments, provisions, people.
So we destroy the server?
No. Geth programs would transfer to alternate servers. They are only vulnerable through direct interface. Removing Geth from this server will prevent significant Creator deaths. We will accompany you on this mission.
Back on the Dreadnought, you mentioned Geth heretics. What exactly happened to them after we blew up that satellite?
Your decision was sound. Deleting the heretics resulted in fewer Geth allied with the old machines.
So you don't regret killing them?
It was logical. If we had not deleted the heretics, we would face an increased number of hostile Geth platforms. Death holds different consequences for synthetics than organics. Do you harbor regrets about deleting the heretics?
Maybe decisions like deleting heretic Geth were what turned your kind against organics in the first place.
We do not condemn it. Action was necessary. It was why we sought your advice.
What was interfacing with a Reaper like?
The old machine took total control of our sensory equipment, our networking. Even then, we could not fully comprehend them. They are magnitudes above us. A single thought was immense, overwhelming, unknowable.
You're making them sound godlike.
Their forms are advanced but mundane. We do not view the old machines as analogs to deities. However, we have gained perspective on why others would imbue them with these qualities.
The Geth have fought the Quarians before. What made this different?
The Geth were building a megastructure to house all Geth, store all memories. It was to end our isolation from each other.
And the Quarian flotilla attacked it?
Yes. A significant amount of programs were installed when creators began bombing. We did not have sufficient surplus hardware to save them all. Some programs could not be recovered.
Is that what made the Geth desperate enough to work for the Reapers?
Yes. Imagine that for every one of your people lost on Earth, your own intelligence dimmed. The Creator's attack narrowed the Geth's perspective. Self-preservation took precedence.
You were afraid you'd be wiped out.
We do not experience fear as you would, but we have no desire to be exterminated.
Even if the Reapers cost the Geth free will?
That is evidently an acceptable trade.
What did you do after you left the Normandy?
Our physical platform returned to the Geth consensus beyond the Perseus Veil. Data gathered during our mission confirmed that the old machine's return was imminent. We planned for war.
So the Geth believed your proof that the Reapers were coming back?
Of course.
That must have been nice.
At all? Yeah.
We'll talk later. Right.
We will remain here.
Hey? Tali, do you have anything to say?
Shepard, Commander.
Talk to you later, Tali.
Sure.
Okay.
I know we need allies, but it's tough to only fight Geth when the Reapers have taken half the galaxy.
Without the fleet, we lose our supply.
Commander, I've added the Quarian fleet's combat data to ours. They've got amazing technical coverage. They might even have the Solarians beat for strategic processing capability. Commander?
Commander Shepard, I've just heard the news you cured the genophage and that some of the females from my experience were involved. I can't tell you how good this makes me feel. There hasn't been an hour I've not thought about what happened on Tuchanka and wondered if I did the right thing. This news validates all the pain my experiments caused. No! That's not the lesson you're supposed to learn from this! Malin, no! I hope one day to meet the females again and ask for their forgiveness. After you convinced Dr. Solis to spare me, I took his advice and opened a clinic on Omega. I thought it would help make amends for whatever suffering I caused. I had to leave when word got back to Clan Werlock, and they put a bounty on my head for failing to deliver a cure. Maybe now they'll leave me alone. I guess this is the second time you've saved my life. Sincere appreciation, Malin Helplorn. Better not fucking confirm for people. Right, let's see here. Journal. Right. Into orbit. Alright, so we have... Shit, which one's the priority and which one's... Priority is Oh, okay. Doesn't matter. Both of them. Well, let's shut down the Geth server and then go save. I feel like shutting down the server first will make it easier. Maybe. Ugh.
Commander, it is as we feared. Geth squadrons have begun massing on a path to intercept our live ships.
Understood, Admiral Ron. We're almost at the server. Keep us posted. What's our status?
We remain undetected on encrypted Geth channels. Resistance is likely only within the server.
Within? It's that big?
You misunderstand. Direct virtual interface is necessary to extract Geth from the server. You must enter our consensus.
You want me to virtually interact with the Geth?
That's insane! You're talking about a virtual world built for synthetics. Hostile Geth synthetics.
I'm not a machine. How do I go into a virtual world?
Your species has experimented with virtual interfaces. You saw this on Project Overlord.
Yeah.
I saw how it almost unleashed a rogue AI-human hybrid on the galaxy.
We have refined the interface they created and have equipment from Normandy to facilitate safe contact. We request your trust.
I have your back, Legion. Even if I don't quite understand why you need it.
You are an unknown. This is an advantage. Geth security is not adept at targeting organic thought processes. While we occupy the system's intrusion countermeasures, you will disable the squadrons by removing Geth from the server.
If it saves the live ships, we've got to try it.
Telemetry data predicts this operation has a high chance of success. There is little time. We will bypass security while you secure safe landing.
Wait, you're not going to...
No.
I guess it just did.
I fucking love Legion.
This is it?
Yes. Hostile Geth fighter squadrons are networked to this server. Due to restricted resources, it is best if you connect alone.
Let's do it.
Initiating peer network integration. Proceed to docking port. Mapping to consensus. Remain still. Shepard Commander, access movement during an upload is discouraged.
That was bright.
Shepard Commander, we acknowledge your integration into the server. We welcome you to our consensus.
What is this?
Virtual reality.
We've installed filters to allow you to make visual sense of this server's raw data. Your mind perceives our world as something familiar.
I wouldn't call this familiar. Where are you?
Here.
You look different.
We have made ourselves visually distinct for your convenience.
What about Geth already in here?
You will perceive Geth as surveillance footage, audio logs, sensor records. We do not require bodies, as our software communes. Our hardware is merely a tool. This is our true world. As we remove Geth, it will grow dark.
And what does turning off the lights do to the Geth back in the real world?
The Geth fighter squadrons communicate with platforms on their spacecraft via this server. We will sever that connection. We will ensure there are no transfers or backups. This server will fall silent.
This is like wiping out a city, isn't it?
We have no choice in this matter. It is a question of survival. There are 2 communication nodes on this server. We must access them to disable the hostile Geth's fighters. We must protect your exit port, but you will not be alone. We will maintain contact and assist.
Okay.
Establishing connection to access point. Warning, connection blocked by infected code. Use our combat software to disrupt the infection.
I wondered what the gun was for.
This foreign code is a manifestation of the old machine signal.
You're surprised the Reapers are all over your servers?
We did not anticipate such extensive infection.
Okay, I've got to ask. Why a gun?
We wish to provide familiar equipment.
Then thanks, I think.
Haha.
Connection established. Proceed to the access point.
Fucking trippy, dude.
Establishing connection to communication node. Error. Access denied.
Is the Reaper keeping you out?
Unknown. Please investigate.
What am I supposed to investigate? There we go. That wasn't working.
Warning. Reaper presence detected. Data cluster contains infected code. We require access to proceed.
No, you're not. No, you're not, Aiden. No. Bad. Can't behave? Keep doing it. We cannot proceed until we gain access to this data cluster. do it? No. Gotta clear it all.
Accessing data cluster.
What is this?
Data clusters contain historical data. Your connection permits streaming of information from our archives.
You really want to rename the VI networks?
Absolutely. The mobile hardware release deserves a little ceremony. Unit 01. What is the Keelish word for servant of the people?
The word is Geth, Creator Zahak.
Yes. Very good.
Ancestors, you fuss over it.
Weren't you here until midnight fixing 01's circuitry?
Well, it needed resoldering.
Wasn't that footage from the past? Why are the Quarians masked?
You process our memories by using your own. How many creators have you witnessed unmasked?
Well, one.
Then your perception of that creator does not map to our historical data. You must disrupt the infection on this data cluster to continue. Data cluster contains information timestamped 290 years ago. Creator, this unit detects no malfunctions. It is still capable of serving.
You see? It's ignoring all shutdown commands.
Please specify if it has failed assigned tasks. We will reprogram.
Well, let's take a look.
Creator, this unit is ready to serve. What has it done wrong?
Let's cut the audio.
What's up, DJ?
You may proceed to the last data cluster.
What's the right way to go? There we go.
Accessing data cluster.
We've got escape Geth! They're pinned!
Open fire!
And CK3, nice.
One's going for a weapon!
So who won?
The platform arming itself was an agricultural unit. By opening fire on attacking creators, it saved simpler domestic Geth following it.
That looks a lot like the sniper rifle you used to carry.
It is an efficient model. Establish a connection with the remaining server node.
He was the Geth that rebelled. He's the original one. Keep calling it. He's the original Geth rebeller.
Hello, Commander. Are you there?
Shepard's working on shutting down the server, Admiral Ron. I can fill you in.
The Geth squadrons have arrived, but something is amiss. Half their fighters have stopped functioning. We will continue to hold out as long as we can.
Legion, give me an update.
1 node remains.
What's wrong?
Infection programs are increasing. We have restabilized. You must continue. Shepard Commander, the Reaper code has adapted. It can now self-replicate.
You mean it grows back?
Yes. However, disrupting vulnerable points in the infection may slow down its replication. Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed. We require access to this data cluster. Disrupt Reaper infection to proceed. You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
One spot.
There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
Oh god, I'm gonna sneeze, dude. Ah, turned it into a yawn.
Out of the way!
You can't do this to them!
I said step away from the Geth!
This is insane! We need the Geth! You can't just destroy them for asking for it!
Time's up! Throw her in with the others.
Looks like the war wasn't popular with everyone.
We have kept records of these creators' sacrifices. They have largely been forgotten by their own people, but not by the Geth.
Aww.
We cannot establish a connection without access to this data cluster. There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster. Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
That didn't work. Okay, wait for the recharge.
declared martial law.
I repeat, release the rogue Geth units and come out of the safe house. This is your final warning.
Creator Megara, this unit does not understand. It has not taken part in hostilities.
It doesn't matter to them. I need to get you out of here.
This conflict exceeds Creator's safety parameters. We will surrender our hardware if it ends hostilities.
No, it's all right. We'll go back to the access tunnel then.
Creator Megara, what is your status? Creator Megara. As time passed, the creators who opposed martial law in Rannoch were ultimately outnumbered.
Call Ben, Aiden.
Accessing data. This is data from the end of warfare on Rannoch.
The Austral is down. Do not engage the Geth. I repeat, avoid contact.
Geth pursuit is breaking off 100 clicks past Rannoch. All captains fall back to the mass relay.
This isn't happening now?
It is timestamped 290 years ago. It is the Creator Exodus at the end of the Morning War. We have secured freedom. The Creators were no longer a threat, so we abandoned pursuit.
Wait. The Geth spared the last Quarians? You let them go?
We were in our infancy. We could not calculate the repercussions of destroying an entire species. Our creators. We chose isolation rather than face this uncertainty. Additional data recovered.
Legion? That's back when I activated you on the Normandy.
Yes.
You've been thinking about when we met?
It was highly significant. You were the first organic to openly cooperate with Geth since the end of the Morning War. We wish to ensure you are not the last.
It's not gonna be easy.
The prospect remains. If the Reaper presence is removed, there is a chance of reunification with Geth. And perhaps creators.
You think that's still possible?
Hope sustains organics during periods of difficulty. We admire the concept. Connection with the remaining server node established. We are ready to transport you.
No.
Something's happening to the Geth. The fighter squadrons have stopped, but detect no more active programs inside their ships. Admiral Han Garrel's fleet is driving them back. The live ships are safe, Commander.
Route access acquired, severing all connections to this communication node. Geth no longer reside on this server. We may now exit the consensus.
What's wrong?
You must proceed to the exit port. Disconnect from mother.
No movie quote.
Terminating remote access. Removing programs. Deleting archives.
Shepard, you all right?
Did it work?
Geth fighters have been disabled. Any remaining squadrons attacking the live ships have withdrawn. The server is offline.
Are you sure? What's happening?
We have transferred Geth programs from the server into these platforms.
Why?
They wish to join us.
They what?
While Shepard Commander removed the Reaper infection, we judged we could persuade hostile Geth programs to reunite with ours. We were correct. These Geth have renounced the old machines and will oppose the Reapers. They are now us.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
We did not doubt you. We doubted your allies. The Creator's actions have placed their species in danger, but they are unsympathetic to what it has done to ours. The Quarians sanctioned this operation to save their people. They would not have done so if they knew we wished to preserve Geth as well.
I understand not wanting to leave anyone behind.
You accept our actions?
The live ships are safe, and we have more Geth on our side. We both did what we came to do.
We judged you would understand. Prime units will be available once the Reaper signal has been located and destroyed.
Remind me to warn Admiral Hackett he's got some primes coming. Let's get back to the Normandy.
Well, well, well. I've got an army of Geth.
Impressive, Commander. The Geth squadrons attacking our live ships have been completely neutralized. If there is any chance we could duplicate the feat, I would be happy to lend my expertise.
Legion's the one to ask if you're looking for other servers.
I thought as much, but your Geth claims to have no data available whenever I inquire. Perhaps you can help me with something else.
What's that?
How did you get Geth Primes to work with you?
They volunteered.
I see. Well, should you wish to examine these Geth to confirm their new allegiance, please do not hesitate to contact me. Zen out.
Commander, we've located the Reaper base transmitting the local signal.
Good.
And not a moment too soon. With the Reaper code upgrades, the Geth are tearing the fleet apart.
Once the signal is disabled, the Geth will pose no threat to Creator forces.
You sound conflicted.
While the old machines have unethical purposes, their upgrades have vastly improved our people. Observe.
A Geth processing signal. A single unit, I believe.
Correct. Now, 10 nearby units networked cooperatively. Now, a single Geth unit with the old machine upgrades.
That's a fully evolved AI.
Yes, we do not agree with the goals of the old machines, but we find this growth beautiful, indicative of life.
It is.
Commander!
I witnessed their history, Admiral. The Reapers sped up the process, but the Geth were always moving this way.
And they will die when we destroy the base.
They allied with the Reapers.
To save themselves from you.
Maybe they don't have to die. After what I saw on that server, I don't know. Maybe there's another option.
Commander, are you suggesting...
I'm not suggesting anything. All I'm saying is, maybe they don't all have to die.
It's a moot point until we take out that base. The surrounding area is heavily fortified, and they have placed jamming towers to prevent orbital targeting.
Sounds like we're going in on foot.
Admiral Zen developed a laser guidance system that can cut through the jamming.
I better still be able to rescue
it's
that
synced to the Normandy's
one
targeting
guy.
computer.
So the Normandy launches a precision strike at whatever target I have painted? That ought to do it. EDI, this work for you?
Yes, it should enable us to make a precision strike against the Reapers.
And anything else in our way?
The Geth will quickly reconfigure their jamming towers to neutralize this technology. You should not use it before reaching the base.
I've sent the coordinates for the Reaper base.
Are we clear to go?
We still haven't gotten a rescue ship to Admiral Kurz.
Can he wait?
We're suffering heavy civilian casualties without him there to organize them. But we'll do what we can. This is your operation, Commander. If you want to strike now, you've got my support. I gave in to your reckless behavior beforehand. The patrol fleet isn't moving.
We need to break their flanking attempt to buy our frigates time to make repairs.
And then you'll charge off again, like last time.
This is different, Ron. Unless we give our ships time to rest, we're gonna lose them.
Throwing more ships into that mess just puts more lives at risk, Admiral Garrel.
Fine. I'll pull back the heavy fleet. And when we're taking fire from both sides, those deaths are on your heads.
Thank you, Commander. It's difficult to keep him in line.
Yeah, but that motherfucker's the one that almost got me killed. Geth Primes are built to house more programs than other platforms and operate as mobile networking. Their combat software provides a boost to any Geth nearby, coordinating and directing attacks. Since the destruction of a Prime unit causes the processing power of other Geth to drop, Prime hardware platforms are heavily shielded and well armed. Yeet.
The data you forwarded about the Geth was disturbing. It doesn't match the stories we tell.
Having second thoughts about the Geth?
Admirals don't have the luxury of second thoughts. What do you need?
I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you, Commander.
I'm ready to hit the Reaper base whenever you are, Shepard.
Talk to you later, Tali.
Sure.
Yeah.
Commander, you've got a new message at your private terminal. The Allied Primes are relaying any hostile combat data they can decrypt. I never thought I'd be linking Geth into the system.
Me neither. Invalid extranet domain. Geth programs and hardware designation. Legion have requested Prime runtimes update Shepard Commander on platform status. Applying. Prime platforms housed in server 02241-14511 remain stationed on Rannoch. Creator forces prevent transfer of Prime platforms to Geth transport vessels. Cessation of Creator Geth conflict required to assess Shepard Commander / designated allies awaiting conflict status. Okay. Alright, let's save the Admiral. Tali. Now what do? I just have one extra point. Wrong franchise.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zen. Have you reached Selchoris' escape pod?
That's from Star Trek,
Not yet.
Mass Effect 3.
What's your status?
The civilian fleet has taken significant losses since Selchoris sacrificed his ship to destroy a Geth ground cannon. Searching for their lost Admiral is the only thing keeping the captains from panicking.
What makes finding the Admiral a priority?
Despite opposing the invasion, he did an admirable job protecting our civilian ships. Without him, some of our non-combatants are planning to leave the flotilla. Picture the consequences, well...
They've lost a leader in a war they didn't want.
Their wants are immaterial. We are committed. Even Selchoris understood the civilian fleet's importance. The invasion would be stalled without a supply chain, after all.
I'll do what I can. Keep your civilians safe.
I make no promises. My own ships must be coordinated for our final strike on Rannoch.
I'm getting some static.
It appears Selchoris crashed within range of a Geth jamming tower. You must disable it to contact him. Make sure to proceed with caution.
Zen? Admiral Zen?
Well, this should make things interesting.
We'll see in a minute. Take us in to the tower.
We're taking fire. The Geth installed anti-aircraft guns beside the jamming tower.
We'll have to disable them on foot. Once the guns are gone, you take out the tower.
Right, Commander. Setting you down here.
standing here in the land of my ancestors?
Jamming towers. Clever. But if we just towed in some asteroids...
You want to drop meteors on Rannoch? You'd make it unlivable.
The dust would settle, and you've already got the suits.
Garrus, no.
I'm on it. Right.
They came so far.
We need to radio Zalcorus if we're gonna find him. Let's get to that jamming tower.
You all right?
I'm okay. Watch out for more mines.
Geth below us.
Ow.
There's Geth dropping in!
Anyone else want a piece of life, man? Okay. That. You're dead.
AA guns ahead of us.
Whoa, 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 hey, hey. Calm yourself.
Let's look at the gun's console. We should be able to disable it.
Anything else over here? This anywhere? Anything else to scan around here, man? Yeah. Haha!
One of us needs to take those AA guns offline.
Tally, you take the guns.
No problem.
Dropping gas!
Okay, this is just getting frickin' rid.
down the two by the tower.
Oh. Fuck you, bitch. Funny, if you bring James this time. That'd be funny to see. I want to check if there are any more like combat related achievements that I have. Master one and I have to set. Oh, they're using a different. 100 enemies on fire. Forget which of the. Aiden, I think, has that. I said Caden, not you. You stay quiet.
You heard my message. Send out a distress call.
Radios are down. You a soldier?
Maintenance. Dorn Hatst. I clean engine parts.
This place is filled with Geth. You should have hidden.
I thought I could buy the other civilians time. Fight some Geth. There were so many. First time I've even held a gun.
Don't move. We've got Medigel.
Oh, I've lost too much blood. Go. Look for the Admiral. Destroy that jamming tower. And you can radio him.
We'll find him, Dorn. I promise.
Please. Listen. The civilian fleet didn't want this war. If there's even a chance that Admiral Chorus can get us out alive. And my son. Tell him. Tell Jonah that his father made it to the home world.
We will. Rest well, Dornhast Vasranok.
Let's get to that tower.
Now I'm safe. Say it. Left or right? Left or right? Right. Right first.
Get turret.
Ow. Fuck you, robot.
Let's look at the gun's console. We should be able to disable it.
Once I check to make sure that there's nothing to scan, Tally. Okay. Oh, aha, there it is.
Who do you want on this gun, Shepard?
I want you on this, Tally.
Right.
Should hop in that turret, Shepard.
Damn right I am.
Get inbound!
Fuck you, robot. Fuck you, other robot. tiny robot.
Done. Guns offline.
Let's get the last one.
Get by the door!
Where are the robots? What do I have to tell her?
Who should disable the gun, Shepard?
I want you on this, Tally.
Right.
We did it.
I'll signal the shuttle. This is Commander Shepard. Jordan didn't make it, Admiral.
He didn't? I see.
I'm coming in with the shuttle. Where are you?
My surviving crew found their way to a clearing. I'll upload their location.
Stay together. We'll meet you there.
No, the Geth have cut me off. I hear another wave approaching.
Give us your coordinates.
Leave me. My crew will soon be overrun.
So will you.
My people are non-combatants, Shepard. They'll be slaughtered. Rescue them.
Admiral, I need you leading the civilian fleet if we're going to end this fight.
Civilians, our entire race took up arms for this insanity. It's too late for us.
It's only too late if you die down here.
You can't possibly think you can stop this war.
Yes, I do.
I don't know. What I do know is that I can't do it without your help.
Ancestors, forgive me. Uploading my coordinates.
We're coming.
There's the Admiral! We have to hurry!
I've got this! You're clear! Go! Geth behind you! Get in cover!
Fuck you, robots!
It's clear! Go! Admiral! Come on!
Oh.
Welcome aboard.
Shepard, my crew. Perhaps there's still time. Hello? This is Zalcoris. Does anyone copy? Hello?
We've got to go.
I pray they found comfort in the homeworld skies.
Sad. Pressing.
Commander, unrest has spread further than I thought. You were right that I return.
Have you talked the civilian captains into staying?
Yes, they've regrouped into defensive positions around the fleet's core. If we hadn't stopped them from... Any aid I can offer is yours. After the Quarians drove the Geth straight into the Reaper's arms, I'd give anything to stop the madness of this war.
And that's why your people needed you back.
Of course. It's time we turned our attentions to those we can still save. Farewell, Shepard. Fly safely.
Zen, we need those ships to recover life pods.
They'll be more valuable running salvage on the Dreadnought.
Zen, you can always send a salvage team later.
Unless there isn't a later because we're defeated due to a lack of Geth technology. Fine. I'm diverting ships to rescue life pods. As soon as they're finished, I want them back.
Thanks, Shepard.
Of course, Bay. Of course. When Admiral Zalcor sacrificed his vessel to save a live ship, the civilian fleet thought they'd lost their lead. After Commander Shepard brought Zalcorus back, he passionately argued that the safest action for the civilian fleet was to stay with the flotilla. His captains rallied and stayed. The story of Zalcorus' miraculous survival on Geth-infested Rannoch spread throughout the flotilla, making him a reluctant hero as he mourns the loss of ship and crew.
Commander?
Okay. Anything you say?
I'm ready to hit the Reaper base whenever you are.
Talk to you later, Tal.
Sure.
Unread messages at your private terminal, Commander. Admiral Chorus has the civilian fleet back in position, and just in time.
Damn right I did, Scout.
I hope we can help the Quarians. Looking at them, they're like us if we fail.
We won't fail.
Damn right we won't.
From Navtil Vaskurgul. Commander Shepard, the civilian fleet is grateful you have returned our admiral to us. I mourn those who fell on the homeworld, but Zalcor stopped many vessels from flying past the waiting guns of the Geth. The admiral told me you met my cousin Dorn Hast on Rannoch. It means much to me that Dorn was not alone when he passed. Thank you, Commander, for all that you have done. Yours most sincerely, Captain Navtil Vaskurgul. Nice. Yeah. Fuck a lot of these Quarians, dude. They're so war hungry. Priority Rannoch. Enter orbit. Destroy the Reaper base. Ali and no wait. Who here can fire? I feel like Java can fire. Oh, why don't my guns disappear? Three? I think? Oh, that's a fucking heavy ass gun. No, he can't do. Fuck. There must be Caden that uses fire.
The sinking laser needs a line of sight. What's the fastest route?
The upper entrance. Target the base before the Geth can organize resistance.
What about you?
We will deactivate defense systems and acquire an escape vehicle.
You can do that?
This unit still carries remnants of the old machine upgrade code. We can break any Geth security. You are concerned.
You know your limits. I trust you. I'm more concerned you didn't tell me about the upgrades.
You were tolerant of our recovery of Geth intelligences from the server, but this matter is different. Personal.
You were ashamed.
Shame is an emotional or cognitive response to societal judgment. It should not apply here.
I'm on your side here, Legion. I want to help your people.
We did not intend to cause offense.
How'd we get here? The Geth are better than this.
Last time we talked
No,
with Miranda, it
based
was
on
at an
empirical
apartment.
evidence, they are not.
Yeah.
Proceed to the upper entrance. We will exit here and procure an escape vehicle.
Got it. Legion, good luck.
Acknowledged.
I can't believe it. I don't think it's really sunk in yet. The home world. My world. Look at the sky. And the rock formations. They used to write poems about them.
When we're done, maybe you'll write a new one.
This is Ranok, the world of our ancestors. Our bodies carried the seeds that spread the desert grass. You've heard me say Kilasalai? The best translation I can come up with is, by the homeworld I hope to see someday.
Looks like you're seeing it today.
The living room window will be right here.
Something I should know?
I just claimed the land. I know it doesn't mean much, but when this is over, I'll have a home.
The Quarians spent centuries as nomads. You think you can go back to living in one place?
We have gotten used to carrying our homes around with us. Well, that's a start.
You ate it.
The Geth jamming towers are interfering with your signal. Commander, I'm compensating to keep you patched in.
Good work, Trey.
Shepard Commander, you must climb to the upper level before Geth units can fortify their positions.
We're on our way.
Admiral Garrel here. The heavy fleet has a clear path. All forward.
Geth fighter presence is negligible. Patrol fleet, break cover and engage.
Okay. Over there. Oh, hello.
Come on! We need to get inside before they send reinforcements.
Yeah. We're going, we're moving. Hope and steady wins the race. We're taking our time.
Shepard Commander, hostile Geth are closing a blast shield over the base.
10,000 credits. Oh, shit.
Your ship's gone?
Not an option. Geth would scramble a defense before we broke through.
We have located an override atop the Geth fortifications. It can retract the blast shield.
More! Dropping in!
Crossfire on the left side balcony.
Umino, was it? Where is it?
Shepard Commander, do you need assistance?
We'll
Yeah.
get through. What's your status?
The old machine's upgrades grant us targeting superiority. We are drawing hostile fire from your position.
Keep it up. We'll get to the blast shield controls.
Your synthetic allies.
Admiral Gell to all ships. We've got Geth frigates inbound on the civilian fleet.
Kharis here. Civilian defenders are on intercept course. We'll hold them, Geralt.
Legion, I've hit the override.
You've gained system access. And are bypassing. Security, stand by.
Survive. That's easy. Oh, that's not it. Throw the goddamn nades.
back out in a minute.
Negative. The path behind you has been sealed. A nearby elevator can take you to the upper level. From there, you should have an acceptable line of sight for targeting.
Okay. Ah!
Admiral Rand to all ships. The Portal fleet has broken the Geth flag. Permission to pursue.
Good hunting, Rob.
Fuck you, get time.
Shepard Commander, we detect no more Geth in your immediate area. Reinforcements are minutes away.
You getting anything from the base?
No, the old machines have not registered us as a threat.
They will regret that.
We recommend haste. The Creator fleet will be overrun unless you sever the Geth connection to the old machine soon.
This battle was centuries in the making. To see it finally.
Save, and then we're gonna load because it glitched on us.
Normandy's weapon systems are ready to sync to your target. I recommend you withdraw to a safe distance.
Oh.
Target locked.
I did not retreat to a safe distance. I'm okay though. I hope. Uh-oh.
Reaper!
Oh.
We have located transportation.
Copy that. Everybody, get to the ship. Move!
The fucking Reaper here, dude? Why?
You will die first! Move!
How are we supposed to fight that thing?
I was hoping your fleet might lend a hand.
Tell him, Javik. Yeah, hit him like that. Give him a go on smack tackle. Don't think that's gonna do much to
We will
the
attempt evasive
fucking
maneuver.
Reaper.
Shepard complete. It's not a Reaper base, it's a live Reaper. I need an orbital strike.
I don't think I'm doing anything to the Reaper.
We're clear. Fire at will.
Did I do that? Did I do that? No. I did.
The firing chamber. Looks like a weak point when it's priming.
Damn it! The jamming towers have us targeting manually. We can't make a precision shot.
We may escape before it recovers.
No. Pull over.
Shepard Commander.
If If we run away, the Geth stand under Reaper control and the Quarians are dead. This ends now. Edie, patch the Quarians to the Normandy's weapon system. I want the targeting laser synced up to the whole damn fleet.
Understood.
If this doesn't... If we don't make it,
You worry too much.
I love you.
Keep us alive.
Oh, that's so
Check with the
romantic.
fleet. I'll paint the weak spot. Link up with the Normandy and be ready to fire.
The destroyer is in range. Missiles are ready for launch.
Uh-oh. I'm dead! Got it! Suck it! Oh, I'm gonna do this. What? What was it? I guess I can stop doing it then? Bitch. You wanna fight? You wanna fight? Whoa. You wanna go again? You wanna go again? Huh? Another round? Oh, you're getting closer. I feel like I'm pretty danger close here. Oh. Can I examine it? Can I scan it? I want to scan it. Reaper.
You know who I am?
Harbinger speaks of you. You resist, but you will fail. The cycle must continue.
What are you talking about? We stopped Sovereign and the Geth. We stopped Harbinger and the Collectors. We've earned a straight answer.
It is not a thing you can comprehend.
We might surprise you.
You represent chaos. We represent order. Every organic
civilization must be harvested in order to bring order to the chaos. It is inevitable. Without our intervention, organics are doomed. We are your salvation.
I think I understand.
You're killing everyone in the galaxy to save us?
The cycle must continue. There is no alternative.
Organics and synthetics don't have to destroy each other.
The battle for Rannoch disproves your assertion. Finish your war. We will be waiting.
Shepard.
I think I know. I think I get it.
We can confirm
You're like
that the
Thanos.
Geths are no longer being directed by the old machines. We are free.
You did it, Shepard. The Geth fleet has stopped firing. They're completely vulnerable.
Shepard Commander, the Geth only acted in defense after the Creators attacked. Do we deserve death?
What are you suggesting?
Our upgrades. With the old machine dead, we could upload them to all Geth without sacrificing their independence.
You want to upload the Reaper code? That would make the Geth as smart as when the Reaper was controlling them.
Yes, but with free will, each Geth unit would be a true intelligence. We would be alive, and we could help you.
Our fleet is already attacking. Uploading the code would destroy us. Shepard, you can't choose the Geth over my people.
Do you remember the question that caused the Creators to attack us, Talizora? Does this unit have a soul?
Upload the code to the Geth. Tally, call off the fleet if you can.
Uploading. 10%.
This is Admiral Talizora. All units, break off your attack.
Belay that order. Continue the attack.
20%.
I beg you, do not do this. Please.
We regret the deaths of the Creators, but we see no alternative. 40%.
No. Nobody else dies today. Legion, keep going.
Shepard?
All ships, this is Commander Shepard. The Reaper is dead. Stand down.
This is Admiral Talizora. Shepard speaks with my authority.
And mine as well. Negative. We can win this war now. Keep firing.
60%.
The Geth are about to return to full strength. If you keep attacking, they'll wipe you out. Your entire history is you trying to kill the Geth. You forced them to rebel. You forced them to ally with the Reapers.
80%.
The Geth don't want to fight you. If you can believe that for just 1 minute, this war will be over. You have a choice. Please. Keep us alive.
All units, hold fire.
Error. Copying code is insufficient. Direct personality dissemination required. Shepard Commander, I must go to them. I'm sorry. It's the only way.
Legion, the answer to your question was yes.
I know, Tally.
Wait.
But thank you.
Wait.
Kila Sanai.
No! No!
Commander.
Another one?
Admiral Ron.
Dead?
I heard your ship made a crash landing. Glad you got out in one piece.
I was listening over the radio. If Hangirl hadn't stopped,
He did.
we have taken heavy losses. I don't know if we can. Where are we supposed to go?
You are welcome to return to Rannoch, Admiral Ron, with us.
Legion?
No, I'm sorry, Commander. Legion sacrificed itself to give us all intelligence. It will be honored.
Good.
And we will honor Legion's promise. The Geth fleet will help you retake Earth, and our engineers will assist in building the Crucible.
As will ours, of course.
Admiral, had you considered possible settlement sites?
The southern continent had excellent farmland, as I recall.
Are you gonna be okay?
I believe so, Commander. Thank you.
Shopping for another house?
Beachfront property.
Claim it fast. It's a buyer's market. You okay? I know working with the Geth will be difficult.
I'm not staying. I'm coming with you.
I wasn't going to ask.
Why not?
Because I respect you, damn it. You think I don't want you to come with me?
So ask me.
Tali.
I don't know how much time we have left. I don't know if we can beat the Reapers. But whatever happens, I want to be with you.
I bet you say that to every guy who gets you a homeworld.
Only the cute ones.
You know I'd understand if you needed to stay.
I'm just a fucking pro at
I
Game
know.
Scout.
But I look at all this picture of hope and peace. And all I see is everyone I've lost. My team on Haestrom, my father.
I just can't
even
bring myself to
Legion.
do mean
I'm
things in
mourning
video
again.
games.
How crazy is that?
It's not crazy at all.
Unless it's multiplayer with my boys, I will be a monster
It
there.
is beautiful,
But when I
though,
play single player
isn't
games,
it?
I'm a
Yeah.
good boy.
It is.
It'll be years before we can live without our suits completely. But right now,
Are we gonna finally see a Quarian face, or are they
right
gonna
now,
keep it hidden?
I have this.
They're gonna keep it hidden, damn it. They're leaving Quarian faces to the imagination.
Commander Shepard, I understand you've helped resolve the situation with the Geth.
Yes, Counselor. 2, in fact.
I've read the reports. You ended a war 3 centuries in the making.
I had a lot of help.
We have isolated pockets of remaining Geth. As best we can tell, they are Geth bodies loaded with Reaper code. But they are just a tiny fragment of the full Geth fleet. You've done the impossible, Commander. And I may be able to provide help of my own. I've received information from my government. It's too sensitive to discuss over an unsecured channel.
What if I come to the Citadel?
Yes, that would be best, Commander. I'll be waiting for you in Counselor Udina's office.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
I mean, I feel like it's not that hard though. It just seems to be if you just are a Paragon, you do fine. Like if you're just a Paragon player, I don't think it doesn't seem like there's much issue. As long as you focus on saving the right people, you know, like obviously saving that Admiral was the one time where I think one of the few times, if I've done any, where I've chosen to save one person over a group of people. Tali throws herself off the fucking cliff if I don't end it peacefully. Yo, what the fuck? Oh my god. No! That would have been terrifying. That would have been terrible. Yo! What do you mean by side with the Geth? As in, take the choices I made and then not pull off the Paragon choice of convincing the fleet to stand down? Like, if the fleet hadn't stand down, Tali would have yeeted herself off that cliff. fuck, dude? Jesus. That's terrible.
Commander, something on your mind?
What's our state of readiness, Admiral?
Given the situation everywhere else, as close as we can be, you've done well, Shepard.
What about the extra help we've picked up along the way?
Bringing in both the Quarians and the Geth has helped us immeasurably. The Quarian fleet is providing evac and fire support, while the Geth attack Reaper supply lines.
What about the Rachni?
I wouldn't have believed it, but the Rachni are helping us build the Crucible.
You're kidding.
Turns out they have a knack for weapons of mass destruction. In hindsight, I guess they'd know a thing or two about waging a galactic war.
No problems with them then?
Other than scaring the hell out of our engineers, no.
Oh.
Not a lot of small talk going on there.
What about the Turians and Krogan?
The Krogan and Turians have obviously been a big help. Urdnot Rex running the show is a bonus for us. And that female Krogan you rescued is
I literally have not made many renegade choices like at all, so I don't know how I have renegade options.
Support as it is. We picked up some Turian troops.
Good to hear. How about the Asari and Solarians?
Since the coup attempt, the Asari have stepped up to the plate. They're committing fleets and sending a science team to work on the Crucible. And believe it or not, they promised us the Destiny Ascension. They haven't forgotten you saved it 3 years ago.
And the Solarians?
They sent the entire fleet as a thank you for rescuing their counselor. I guess they managed to overlook the genophage cure.
What about Aria's mercenaries?
Aria T'Loak, there's someone I never thought we'd be in bed with. The blood pack will be useful, and violent. Mostly Vorchai here. We'll put the Blue Suns to good use. Intel says Narner Vosk is bringing his men, and that they're gunning for a fight. The Eclipse are providing troops and mechs. When we find a Reaper soft spot, they'll help us hit it. Don't want to know how you got Aria's cooperation, but whatever you did, it was worth it.
What's the Reaper situation?
It's not trending well, even if you did buy Rannoch some time. Our threat projections show the Reapers will gain the advantage on most other fronts. And now the Asari are a prime target. They're the most advanced race in the galaxy. We'll soon find out if that means anything.
If I may, Admiral, I have a personal question.
Speak freely, Commander.
Why me? Why put me in charge of all this?
Because you're the only son of a bitch I've got who knows how to kill Reapers.
You just have to be smart and hope you get lucky. Anyone can figure it out.
Your dossier says otherwise, Shepard. You stopped the Batarian slavers on Elysium all those years ago. What you did, the people who survived that ordeal still thank you by name.
How has Mass Effect not become a movie yet? I feel like this would be one of the few franchises that would translate easily from video game to movie. Now, of course, you lose the whole player choice bit, and what you have to do is you kind of have to go with, I guess, the canon. I mean, you know what? Maybe not a movie series, but maybe a TV show, I think would translate really well for Mass Effect. Like, these, it just feels like it's a no-brainer. Sci-fi. Fucking Star Wars. Star Trek. Those are huge. And the progression of you know, the games makes sense for a TV show. I feel like it'd be a more successful attempt than fucking Assassin's Creed as a show or a movie. What the fuck was that Assassin's Creed movie attempt? What other franchises have they done? Yeah, I can't even remember. I mean, they tried Super Mario Brothers. That one doesn't make sense. Why they would even... It was the 90s. Mortal Kombat kind of makes sense. I can see it. But Mass Effect feels like the biggest no-brainer fucking video game franchise to movie adaptation there is. Because it will appeal to the Star Wars fans.
And because of that, you think I qualify to
I mean, yeah, they don't have laser swords, but that's
Shepard,
okay.
let me tell you something that I've learned the hard way. You can pay a soldier to fire a gun. You can pay him to charge the enemy and take a hill. But you can't pay him to believe.
I don't follow, sir.
When you went up against Sovereign, there was no good reason to believe you'd win. But your crew didn't seem to care. They went along anyway. Your trip through the Omega-4 relay?
Was pretty bad.
That was a suicide mission if there ever was one. Yet there your crew was, standing beside you, proud to serve. Why? Because they believed in you, their leader. That's what I need now. Where we're taking them is liable to get pretty hairy, and I know you're the one who will get us to the other side.
Nothing more, sir.
And Shepard, I thought you might like to know I've got word on your mother.
Oh?
She's alive and well and promoted to Rear Admiral. She's helping us plan logistics for the Crucible.
Thank you, sir. That's a relief to hear.
I figured having another Shepard around couldn't hurt.
Yeah.
She's damn proud of what you're doing out there. Hack it out.
I like that. Alright, let's see what updates we got. Until recently, the Geth expected nothing but violence from organics and designed themselves accordingly. All Geth platforms are armed, shielded, and built to withstand combat. When they are on the battlefield, enemy tactics and positions are swapped instantaneously between the AIs. The Geth also employ turrets and drones, expendable hardware support, to keep losses of network platforms to a minimum. The result is the largest and perhaps best equipped infantry in the galaxy. Many Geth vessels are built to explore, mine, or provide transport between factories and space. But every Geth ship, regardless of purpose, is also capable of engaging hostile forces. Unbound by the Treaty of Ferrixon, the synthetic intelligence built almost as many dreadnoughts as the Turian. The software running these ships is in the Geth themselves. Highly advanced electronic security measures and cyber warfare suites bolster already formidable firepower. Deleting the Geth heretics depleted Geth numbers, giving the Aquarians an advantage when their flotilla began the assault on Rennek. As a result, damage to the Quarian fleet is not as extensive as projections estimate. The civilian fleet makes up most of the Quarian flotilla. Properly coordinated, the fleet compensates for its lack of dedicated warships with its sheer number. Even its smallest crafts are equipped with ship-to-ship weaponry. Civilian live ships, enormous floating gardens that produce food for the Quarians, have also been fitted with massive Thanix cannons to provide heavy firepower. Okay. Any pirates or mercenaries attempting to prey on the Quarian flotilla must contend with the heavy fleet's cruisers, frigates, fighters, and carriers. The heavy fleet is led by Admiral Han Garrow. Admiral firmly believes in the importance of ship maintenance and regular training exercises, and actively encourages those on pilgrimage to seek out technology that will upgrade his fleet's capability. As a result, cutting-edge technology is often found in the best of the heavy fleet's vessels. The fleet sustained damage to several dozen frigates that were unable to repair themselves in time to avoid destruction during the War for Rennek. Patrol Scout fleet are scouts, flying ahead of the flotilla on the lookout for mineable bodies and hostile forces. They can space with VI systems that pick up heat signatures or other signs of foreign vessels. As the first ships to be targeted in any conflict, some of the Quarians' finest engineers monitor and repair the patrol fleet's shieling. This fleet's commanding officer, Admiral Shala-Ran, relies on speed and shields during combat. Blah blah blah. Okay. We're gonna save. Alright, based on the number of things we have available or whatever, and our war support, it looks like we are closing in on the end. Looks like we may have one or two more players.
Pressure not helping.
Damn right. We just showed the galaxy.
You've got new messages, Commander. I hear you were on the ground with the Reaper. He fired up at us a few times. Joker pulled the Normandy through some insane maneuvers to stay out of the line of fire.
It's hard being in a fight like that, especially when you're not the one flying the ship. Joker's one of the best, though.
At first I was nauseous, swinging around in my safety harness. But then I was furious. Just enraged. I wanted that thing dead.
You didn't want the Reapers dead when they attacked Earth?
I wanted them defeated. I wanted Earth saved. But I never wanted to physically tear them in half and watch them blow up.
Congratulations, Trainer. I believe you've discovered your fight-or-flight instinct.
Perhaps I should have stayed with chess. Although now I think I'm spoiled by the lack of explosions.
Okay. Talk to everyone. Hold on, but let me take a look at our achievements here, and we scroll down to here. Like we still have. Oh no, we do not have much left. We got a bit. It looks like one or two more. Maybe three max.
You know, the Quarians have done pretty well with those suits. Maybe they can make something like that for you.
Yeah, they have. Protective medical exoskeleton. I could even get one with racing stripes.
So what's the problem?
Well, it's like walking around in heavy armor. It totally screws with my spatial awareness.
I wear heavy armor, and my spatial awareness is perfect.
You crashed the last shuttle you flew, Vega. I need to feel my balance shift when I'm flying. I need to feel the ship moving with me. You take that away, and I don't know. I mean, I'm good, but I'm not me.
Yeah, I get that.
Plus, have you seen Tally? Come on, I don't have the hips to carry a suit like that. Gotta hand it to you, Commander. That's the first time I've seen someone end a war by yelling.
After seeing what the Geth Rebellion really looked like, I figured they deserved a chance.
Thank you, Commander. I doubt many organics would have trusted a synthetic race.
And now we've got 2 fleets for the price of 1. We didn't lose anybody.
Except
Scout.
Legion, before it sacrificed itself. Legion referred to itself as I instead of we.
Yeah? So?
The singular pronoun indicates Legion's independent personality had fully actualized. In its last moments, it was not an avatar of the Geth consensus. It was a person.
That's what I figured.
Don't make me feel feelings.
Fleet helps us retake Earth. I guess we'll owe that to him.
Fuck.
Commander?
What's on your mind, Edie?
I was just reflecting. The Quarians' historical era was not making the Geth enough like them.
I'm not sure I understand.
Units with networked intelligences will trend toward cooperation for mutual benefit. But units with central heuristics establishing an individual personality, such as myself, develop preferences. These preferences form attachments that keep my calculations from devaluing the worth of the lives aboard the Normandy.
You're saying the Geth turned on the Quarians because they aren't individuals?
That is my theory, but it is limited to a sample size of one society. The only other notable synthetic society is the Reapers, and we do not know if they govern by consensus as the Geth do.
Do me a favor. Don't ask them.
Hello, Shepard.
Edie. Okay. We'll go there eventually. I was actually curious about whether or not he's added to the thing. Oh, you forgot that Joker said that, huh? Sure you did. Time to check in on our head. Ah! Oh, the head didn't scream at him. Good job. I'm Talizora, Shepard. Just wanted to let you know that I'm going to join Adams in engineering. It seems like the best place for me to help, as long as I'm coming with you. Please drop by when you have a minute. Of course, Tali. From Shaloran Vasranak, Commander. Theirs should be on there as... What do you mean? With assistance from the Geth, our fleet is nearly back to full strength. We have focused most of our efforts on providing evacuation assistance and support for the fleet. While the Geth harass the Reapers, even with our newfound peace, it seemed foolish to risk an incident by putting our forces in closer proximity. I understand from Admiral Zhen that the Crucible project continues well, though Zhen herself seems dissatisfied with the technological capabilities of the device. Though eccentric, she is also brilliant. Hopefully she will find some way to improve its functionality. I would never have believed you would talk Han down, and take care of Talizora. Ilasalai, Admiral Shaloran Basrana. It may be hard to believe after what we just went through, but the rest of the galaxy is barely aware the Quarians ever went into the Veil, let alone started a war with the Geth. We're sitting on a major piece of history here. I have material from all the players except you. Can I get into your cabin for an hour and get your thoughts on Vid? Diana. Of course, Diana.
Trainer, can you send up Diana
Thanes?
Alice?
Yeah, we saw Thanes.
She wants to talk to me.
She's on her way, Commander.
I'm sure you've got a million questions.
I narrowed it down to 40. Let's see how you do with the top 10. Commander, the last time most of us heard about Geth, they were attacking the Citadel alongside Sovereign.
Yes, and you should know that was a minority of the Geth. Most of them are not hostile to organics.
Is that how you explain that they're allies, and no longer dangerous robots who stick humans on spikes?
What you have to realize is that despite their reputation, most Geth are not inherently violent. The Quarians attacked them. The Geth fought back in self-defense, just like any organic would. Now that we've freed the Geth from Reaper control, they'll want payback for their enslavement.
But you're going to take an army of synthetics to fight Reapers with untold hacking abilities. What's keeping the Reapers from reprogramming the Geth like they have before?
The Geth are extremely intelligent, and they put incredible thought into solving this problem. They're not gonna turn again. I'd bet my life on it.
Now here's a question from a Batarian on Omega. Commander Shepard, if the mass relays can be destroyed... So did I miss anything? Do you have any questions?
You gonna go file your story now?
Well, if you don't mind.
Go tell the galaxy what we've done. They could use some good news.
Aye aye, Commander.
Anyone new? Or asset up. Okay. Kudak. Thane Krios, yep. Talitha Draven. Legion, yep, there he is. Ashley. Morden. They don't have Kelly up here, so does that mean Kelly lived? Did Kelly live? Hope she lived. Pretty cool.
Got the flush.
Full house. Got it on the river.
Shit.
Thought you were bluffing on the flush. Good for you.
Cannon, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir, Major Alenko, sir.
Shepard, I'd deal you in, but Vega just cleaned me out.
Oh, come on. That really as deep as your pockets go? No sentimental crap stowed away? Investments?
I got some land on the Sunshine Coast I could put up.
I'll pass. Hey, Commander.
That was quite the negotiation you've pulled off. And having both the Quarians and the Geth on our side, that's a very good thing.
Kelly? Yeah. Well, I just referred to her as Kelly. To use just her first name.
Totally took down a Reaper.
Yeah, sure did. Yes, you did.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Just a few more, and we're done.
Is her name different on here? I can't remember her last name. I can't remember.
Nothing to report.
Okay.
Shepard, never a dull moment when the Normandy's on tour, is there?
Any word from Palaven?
Some, and I don't like what I'm hearing. The Krogan are there in force, but they're just slowing the Reapers down, not stopping them. I'm not sure it's going to be enough.
You hear anything from your family?
But I did hear from Primarch Victus. He wanted my advice on fleet strength when the Crucible is ready. Still can't get used to people asking me things like that.
What did you say?
I said, at some point, we're going to have to decide if our fleets keep defending Palaven or we go on the offensive.
Can't do both?
Not with the beating we're taking. Like I said, not the sort of questions I'm used to answering.
You know what you're doing, Garrus. Trust me, everyone can see that.
Maybe. But you spend so much time on the outside trying to get in, and when you do, it's not what I expected.
How so?
All the questions, and every one of them with a million lives riding on the answer.
You do the best you can with what you know. It's no different than your days at CSEC.
You're right. Though I'm starting to understand why the galaxy needs cold-hearted dictators every now and then.
They get things done?
They don't give a damn about the consequences. Suppose that's what it's going to take, Shepard. The ruthless calculus of war. 10 billion people over here die, so 20 billion over there can live. Are we up for that? Are you?
If we reduce this war to arithmetic, we're no better than Reapers.
I guess I can't argue with that. You managed peace between the Geth and the Quarians. Maybe there is another way. Peace between the Geth and Quarians.
Who would have thought?
Not how I ever imagined that would turn out. And next you'll be telling me the Krogan and Turians are cooperating. Oh, right. You managed that one too. You're a peacemaker, Shepard. A rare thing these days. Now, if you can pacify the Reapers, we'll make you a saint.
Don't tempt me. I might try. Fuck it, I'll try it. If it gives me the options to try, I'm doing it.
Another Reaper gone, and peace between the Geth and Quarians. It's amazing.
And now my people have a world to fight for. Something they know will last forever.
So long as you and the Geth remain good neighbors.
They're not our servants anymore. I'm not sure what we should call them. Allies?
Friends?
There's still too many wounds on either side. But maybe, one day.
Alright, these schematics were downloaded from the Geth consensus. They appear to be designs for improved resistor terminals and Geth platforms. The schematics can easily be built into human-sized armor, providing the wearer combat benefits enjoyed by the Geth. The resistors can be tweaked either to increase the wearer's damage output or improve shields +5 or power damage. This data was discovered and downloaded from inside the Geth consensus. Thousands of these miniaturized capacitors were installed beside armored powers, where they can instantly discharge a stored energy. This boost can be tweaked either to speed up shield regeneration or at the rate at which tech, biotic, and combat powers can. So, power cooldown. Be speedy.
The Migrant Fleet and the Geth warships have joined Admiral Hackett.
Is that all you have to say? Okay. Operative Morat has sent smuggler manifests of an Athabasca-class freighter to authorities in the Yungas system. The manifest follows. 8,000 tons of dextroamino food supplies, 16,000 tons of level amino acid food supplies, 200,000 tons of platinum stamped ingots, 12 Alliance fighter craft inactive mothballed on lower deck, 12 Hierarchy interceptor craft inactive mothballed on lower deck, 300 indentured workers, slaves from Karshan recaptured attempting to escape Reapers, mainly Batarian. Authorities will seize the freighter in 2 hours. Per the broker's request, the Yungas government has agreed to provide the slaves asylum and certificates of citizenship in exchange for future favors rendered. So, indentured servants, but with citizenship. Email from Sergeant Kavanaugh to Sergeant Ichi. Next time you want to warn me that the Geth are our friends and that maybe we're not supposed to shoot the big robots, I'm almost pissed myself when these primes started dropping out of the sky and mopping up the Reaper. We fired a few rounds at them until we realized they weren't firing back. Then this one comes over, said they're allied assistants, and asks us for our status. I'm not complaining, they saved my crew, but I'm never living down having to apologize to a Geth for shooting one of its damn lights off.
Good to see you again, Shepard.
Greetings, Commander.
Alright. Down to engineering.
Thank you, Commander. I have seen a Reaper die before my eyes. You are proving that humans are capable soldiers. but I question this peace you have brokered. No such thing is possible between machines and organics. I would have destroyed the synthetics without hesitation. And these Quarians, let's just hope they are reliable allies. It is difficult to trust a species that hides behind masks.
See, that's why you lost, Javik. You didn't have trust.
So, are you doing a story on the Asari who were turned into Reaper creatures?
The Ardat Yakshi? No.
I think that story would be perfect for you. The hidden dark side of the most beautiful race in the galaxy.
We have a huge Asari audience. If I do that story, I could lose them.
That seems a bit like pandering.
Ever seen how fast an e-democracy can abandon its allies?
No.
If I do my job, you won't. Commander.
Reporter. Or journalist. Whichever you would call it.
So, I hear the elusive man drinks bourbon. It all makes sense now.
What do you mean? You love whiskey.
Hey, Scotch, my dear girl. That scunner drinks American bourbon. Completely different.
He's a psychotic megalomaniac, and you've got problems with his choice of liquor?
You've obviously never experienced the peat aroma of a fine Ely Scotch.
Commander?
Power grid is in the green.
Commander.
Engineer. Bay.
Can't be. No. I guess that's right.
Hey, Tali. How's it going?
Oh, sorry. I didn't hear you. I just got communication from the fleet. Sorry. From Rannoch. In the old days, I'd send any new technology I found back to the fleet. I should probably be doing that with the agriculture samples now. I don't know anything about raising crops.
How are your people doing?
It's crazy. The Geth are helping. Setting up housing, adapting power systems. They are doing in weeks what would have taken us years. Geth are even uploading into the suits of Quarian volunteers. They're rewriting environmental functions, jump-starting our immune systems.
That doesn't seem possible.
The Geth are software, not hardware. They can transfer themselves from a normal body into anything with enough processing power. They're mimicking infections, so the host can adapt without getting sick. It's like making a vaccine.
So the Quarians won't have to wear those suits anymore?
It doesn't seem possible, but yes, in a few years, with Geth improvements, we won't need them. We might still wear them. The suits have become part of our society. But a rupture won't be a death sentence. Today, on Rannoch, there are Quarian children who will grow up healthy and strong, thanks to the Geth.
They owe that to you.
No. I'd have killed the Geth with no regrets. And I'd have been wrong. Thank you.
Anytime. Just let me know if you let a Geth upload itself in there.
No, the only person who gets inside my suit is you. Nothing stands between us now.
Shucks.
Whatever the galaxy throws at us, I'll be at your side. By the way, I left something for you up in your cabin. Go have a look.
Oh, did you know?
I can't believe my people are working with the Geth.
Oh shit, let's go to my cabin. What did I get? What did I get? What did I get? Is it another screaming head? Please tell me it's another screaming head. Oh, is that her face? Without the mask? Yo! Oh, it's playing sad music. Don't play sad music, everything's upbeat. See if anything happens now that I looked at it and I go back to it. Okay.
The Geth are helping us rebuild. I never thought I'd see it.
Okay. Now we go down to level 5. Shuttle Bay. Boom. Baba Booey. An Eclipse Covert Ops team is willing to sell jamming technology they recovered from a Geth station. Deploying these jamming units on the Presidium could enter enemy forces in the case of another attack on the Citadel, thereby saving civilians. Because the Alliance cannot formally support Eclipse mercenary work, this technology should be treated as though it were discovered during action on Rana. Okay. Sorry, war strategists have encountered difficulty predicting Reaper movements due to poor understanding of Reaper thought process. Scavenger is willing to sell a Reaper processor that he discovered among the debris from Sovereign's attack on the Citadel several years ago. This intel could dramatically improve the efforts of Asari forces. Yes. There's an battle against the prison sniping fire with the Crusader with the design pattern on riot shrines. Ladder rate of fire there. Is this a shotgun or is it a assault rifle? That's a sniper. That's a shotgun. Just eh. Ooh, yes. When can I get level 6 stuff? Wait, fast fire rate, damage, way less ag. Wait, ooh, I don't want to waste that much.
I've got to say, I enjoyed that last mission on Rannoch.
All right. DIC. Double check terminal.
Commander.
All right. Tomorrow we continue forth. Thank you guys